Hey gang, this is Mike with my Real Estate Dojo, and what I want to tell you guys about is cold calling mindset in this lesson. I've been in sales for a very long time. I've been around a lot of people that are trained to do cold calling, and one of the main important things is the mindset whenever you're doing cold calling. It doesn't matter if you're a pro or you're a rookie, having the mindset is the most important thing. Let me explain this, guys. Let me give you an example. Person A calls, and when he's making a call, he or she believes that the next call is going to be the deal for them. That's person A. Person B makes a call, and they're thinking, hey, this is a waste of time. I'm not going to get this seller. I'm not going to get this buyer. I'm not going to get this next deal. And that's their mindset. And it's very, very crucial that you understand this, because if you're the person B making the phone calls with a mindset of negativity that this is not going to work, they're not going to want your product, they're not going to sell it to you at a deep discount, whatever you're selling. If you have that mindset, the energy you're going to portray to your customer or your seller on the other phone, on the other line, is negativity. It's going to be like, okay? The words you use, you're just not believing it yourself. So how can you convince this guy, or how can you help this individual when you don't even believe it? Okay? Where person A mindset is, man, the next guy I'm gonna call, I'm gonna get that deal. I'm gonna help them out. Okay? And this person, when they call, they're gonna feel good. When they call that person, in their mind they know this is the next guy is the deal. This next guy may not be the deal. And the next guy may not be the deal. And the next guy may not be the deal. So they could go from after person after person after person, get rejected, but deep down in their heart they know that, hey, the next guy is going to be the deal that I'm going to get. And they have the same energy and the same passion as if they did person number one. And this person A is the one that's going to have success. They don't have to know negotiation, they don't have to know sales, they don't know how to do push, pull, all the other tricks out there. They don't have to know any of that, because just their energy, because the vibration they put out, okay, even if it's over the phone and the seller's not even here, they feel that, because through that ether, that thing we can't understand yet, but we will eventually, guys. Now, if you think I'm crazy, read the book called Force versus Power, okay? And what I'm talking about is when you have that positive mindset like that person A, you're putting that positive energy out there, where person B is putting that negative energy, and they don't even believe it, or they're just like, and it's not. And that's one of the main reasons that salespeople fail, is because person B, if they're door knocking, if they're cold calling, they're investors, they're buying cars, whatever they may be doing, they just think this is a chore to do this task. They don't like the task, or they just want the money, but they're not like giving it everything they got. They don't really fucking believe in it. They're just like, oh fuck, another day at the office type of mindset. Excuse me. And person A, man, they're just like, man, I love this shit. I'm gonna make this shit work. The next person I'm gonna help out. The next person is it, man. I'm gonna get this next deal. And right off the bat, they're making cold calls, or they're door knocking, whatever. They have this mindset. So, guys, if you're in sales, you don't really need to know the product that's great. You don't need to know negotiation that great. You don't need to know all these little tactics. It's great if you learn those, and I highly recommend learning them. Don't get me wrong. But the main thing is to be what I call sales alignment, which is like you're in line, you want to help people, you have energy, and you believe in your shit, and you're really trying to change people's life, and you're really positive. The next person you cold call, or the next door you knock on their door, that's it, okay? Where person B is like, I'm not sure this is gonna work, man. This is such a waste of time making these phone calls. The lead comes in the back of their mind, they're thinking, man, that guy said no, and Bob said no, and Sally said no. This motherfucker's gonna tell me no too. And with that mindset, you should not do sales, because you're not gonna be able to have success, guys. And if you do, it's gonna be marginal instead of everything's due to you guys. So to wrap it up, if you're gonna make calls, if you're gonna do sales, if you're gonna chase your dream, you have to be like the person A I'm talking about. You can't be like the person B. No matter if you're trying to get a loan, no matter if you're trying to wholesale a property, no matter if you're trying to talk to a seller and he's reject your offer, whatever it is, you gotta know that you're gonna make it happen no matter what, man. And you're gonna have a positive mindset, which allows you to have this positive energy that's able to go conquer the world. Okay, where this type of individual, they're great, they're loving people, I care for them, I love everybody, but they're not gonna be very successful because even if the seller's right there, they're not gonna get the deal. Let me give you a good example. I just had a student, okay? This seller, his name was Mark. He's called in multiple times. We just did a marketing online and people started calling in. And this seller, this was his third time, he called and I had the same exact student answer the phone. And she's like, oh man, this lead's no good, man, blah. And I'm like, man, I'm pulling my hair apart. I'm like, dude, this person, this seller, Mark, has called in 3 times now, dude. Every time we do a marketing on him, you always call back. This guy's motivated. You just don't understand what I'm trying to teach you, how to use both briefcases. So what I did is this time I took the lead and I give it to one of the plug-in realty agents. And the guy texts me back, says, hey, I'm running out there and trying to put the deal on the contract because the seller wants to do a listing. So I'm like, oh my God, because my investor student, she could have used both the briefcases and, you know, score a goal, but she didn't with A or B. Okay, so it's just like, wow, man, see what I'm saying? And when I talked to her, she was saying that, hey, man, this guy's not motivated, man. I already talked to him 3 times, dude. And I'm like, man, every time we do a marketing on these people, he's responding back. Dude, that's a very motivation. It's just you cannot work something out with the seller. You cannot solve the seller's problem. You haven't built enough support. So the problem it was her. It wasn't that the seller wasn't motivated. It was her. Okay, where the same exact lead, I give it to another realtor that only had 1 briefcase instead of 2, and he was able to go get the deal. So the point of the story is, guys, your mindset, because if you have the opportunity to score that goal, to hit that home run, you're probably not going to be able to do it if you're in a B mindset. Okay, even if it's like a guaranteed deal. It's a guaranteed deal. You have the B mindset. You're not going to be able to even hit it because all that negativity that's going inside your mind and all that negativity that's going inside of the ether that's projected into the other individual, guys. So simply put, be positive, go hustle, go bustle. Guys, if you like these videos, please like, please share, tell your friends and family about me, and go out there and make your dreams come true. This is Michael, my Real Estate Dojo 2016. See you, gang.